Hey everybody, I'm back with another Octagon tournament game for you. This is the semifinals of a tournament that started with over 160 players. I'm playing Targ's Son today against Bara's Son. So I'm thinking about keeping this hand here, in part because I have Illyrio. But the problem is I don't really have any resources. I'd be setting up the Loyalist, the Bastard Daughter, and Illyrio. Man, that's really borderline. It's 3 cards and 8 gold, but no limited locations. Have Illyrio and Dracaris, but not really any of my other impactful characters. Man, this is super close. So a tough decision right off the bat here. I think I'm gonna press my luck and mulligan this. Bara's Son. Man, I'm afraid I'm gonna kick myself for mulliganing Illyrio. Hey, look, Illyrio. Alright, that worked out. Yeah, that's pretty good. 5, 6. Bara doesn't usually run marched, so I could do the Plaza and Illyrio and not the Chud, but I think that might be pressing my luck too much. Alright, so we've both got some money to start. I have Danny and Rhaegal. Plaza probably won't be too useful in this game. Maybe pick off a couple Chuds, some fiery followers or something. Alright, plots. So, do I want to open with trading? And what am I expecting from him? Calm would leave me with enough money to do Danny and protect my hand a little bit. So what am I expecting from him? Summons for Mel or... Yeah, I think I just go trading and get Danny and Rhaegal out there and have some money for Illyrio. And so be it if he gets to play a bunch of stuff. He's probably not doing the dominance module because the Martell icon stripping kind of conflicts with that. Alright. He's gonna go second. We're gonna draw some cards here. Shadow Black is nice to see early. Right, I almost forgot his plot, sure. If I use the King's Road, I can potentially have essentially 14 gold to spend. Or I could just put the King's Road on the table and save it for later. Because I would like to have some money for tiers, and I would also like to get Shadow Black going. We're going to use up the King's Road. So that's -4. So I pay 3 for Danny. And I pay 3 for Rhaegal. And I think I go Shadow Black. And I could go Plaza here, but I think it's probably better to save the money for Illyrio and tiers. You should be at 9 gold. Alright, so he's going to be able to bring out Mel and some other shit here. Assuming he's got Mel, which he didn't summon, so he must. You would think. Sure. Now, give me a juicy target to tiers. That's obnoxious. That's the problem with trading with the Pentoshi right there. I'm gonna go ahead and do Illyrio. He's mulling over Nymeria. So, does he take an intrigue icon is the big question here. I think he should, because he really needs to prevent me from drawing into a Dracarys, because Dracarys is going to destroy Nymeria or Melisandre here. And that would be a big swing in my favor. He does, of course, have gold left, so he could have a hand's judgment. So do I swing with Rhaegal and Illyrio? And that's interesting. So if I do just Illyrio, he can block with 2 guys to prevent me from getting the Shadow Black trigger. But will he risk that? Because I could have a Dracarys. What if I go power with Danny first? And get some nice insight draw. Then if he blocks with 2 guys, then I can push through the intrigue with just Illyrio. This looks like it should be a close game. Oh, that's annoying. Not too bad though, because I have 2 tiers in my hand. Although now he's going to see that I don't have a Dracaris. So what does he pick here? Okay, interesting. I don't care too much about that. So I get an unopposed power and insight. That is big. I'm going to need that next turn. So now I kind of want to defend intrigue. Does this work on defense? Yes. I could throw military at him, because then he loses Bastard Daughter. I lose a card in my hand, which could suck if it's Nymeria. But then he's down to just 3 dudes. I could potentially march next turn, especially if I get a Dracaris. Let's risk it. Is he triggering the Bastard Daughter? He hasn't said anything. I don't really want to remind him. Okay. I can live with that. Now I do the intrigue. If he doesn't block with 2 guys, I get Shadow Black, and I could get a Dracaris, which would be huge right now. He almost has to block this, even though there's not going to be any claim. Okay. So he can win the intrigue unopposed. That sucks. Wow. Alright then. Well, that's a big deal. At least he didn't hit my Nymeria, I guess, for what that's worth. Alright. And that means he gets Dom too. Wow. Don't think March is worth it here. Kinda need to go Calm or Rebuilding to have enough money for Nymeria and Tears. This is not looking good so far. He gets to choose first player yet again. I'm gonna go with Intrigue here. Alright. Interesting. Do I play out the King's Road? Can Illyrio stand himself? Yeah. If I play the King's Road, I'm down to 5. Then play the Scavenger, I'm down to 4. Use the Scavenger and King's Road, and Nymeria only cost me 1, so I'm down to 3. That leaves me with 3 gold for Illyrio and Tears. Guess that's what I'm doing. I kind of hate to do that. At least I've got plenty of Claim Soak, I guess. If he has a Scene in Flames, it's probably over. If he just plucks that Tears, then I'm screwed. And he can even defend an Intrigue Challenge this turn anyways. So it's not looking good. At this point, even if I draw into Miri, I've already used 2 King's Rows and my trading, so I'm going to have a hard time affording her. And she'll probably be Nelp most of the game anyways. He's played out a bunch of dudes here, but no more intrigue icons. He has saved 2 gold, so they're probably a Scene in Flames coming here. Tears on freaking Danny. Okay, how do I get back in this? Yep. God damn it. Alright. Sure. Yep. Wow, why did he do that? I guess he knows he can defend it anyways. Which he can. But still. That's seems kind of odd. Did he just screw that up? Now I can win the intrigue. Unless he has another trick. That smells like a mistake. Well, that's obnoxious because he's used Melisandre. So now I would have to take away an intrigue icon from Nymeria and then Tears Nymeria. I guess that works. Jesus, man, snake. Shit. God, that's ridiculous. Bara gains the intrigue icon. Damn it. What do I do about this? I'll try and do it anyways. Make him defend, I guess. So I guess now we see if he realizes that Bara has the intrigue icon. Wow. What in the world? Well, I guess Fire and Blood's better than nothing. Really need a Dracaris, though. So now the question is whether I want to use that on Danny. I would have to wait until next turn because I'm out of gold right now. Alright, so he gets to hit me back pretty hard here. Do I want to Wildfire next turn? I don't think so, because he's about to lose Nymeria. So do I just get rid of the Illyrio dupe? He's up to 5. No claim. Okay. Pretty close game. We both only have one card in hand, which is really interesting. What the hell do I do here? I could go rebuilding now and shuffle some tiers back, which seems pretty good. Could summons for Miri, but then I'm a gold short of being able to afford her. Which is why I really didn't want to use that King's Road last turn. I could go coppers just to get some economy. I kind of think that's what I do here, but the downside is that then I don't have much gold left for Illyrio and other shenanigans. So maybe I go rebuilding and then coppers. Oh, that's tough. I want to get those tiers back in my deck since I have Nymeria out. What else is in my discard pile? 2 tiers and a King's Road, shuffle those back in. Okay, let's do that. Who do I want to be first player here? If I make him first, he gets to come out with his intrigue and potentially pull something good out of my hand before I can use it, but that's okay. definitely the tiers. Do I want to throw King's Road back in there? I think I do. Let's see here. Stannis, Robert. What else is even left? I should mention while we're waiting here that this is a deck that I had originally built as Targ Lion, and then Nathan Bradley from Tennessee posted a Targ Sun idea on the Card Gang DB forums, and I kind of rolled with that. I tweaked his deck a fair bit. Off the top of my head, I think it was at least 10 or so cards different. Alright, Robert's out. Is he going to have enough gold for that this turn, though? Yeah, he will, actually. Now I really need that tiers. Alright. Show me some good stuff. That's not good stuff. Shit. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Lyrio is once per phase, so I guess I can potentially use him during the marshalling phase and the challenges phase. I said he was first, so he's going to get to intimidate now. Shit. Yeah, I should have thought about that. This is just ridiculous, though. I have 6 gold and I draw 1 gold worth of cards. Palace, or the Knights of the Sun would have been great. Jorah would have even been fine. Miri would have been fantastic. I guess on the plus side, that's all he can play. So I'm just gonna play out everything. I think a lot of people make the mistake of generally using Nymeria too early, but I think in this case I kind of want to take Robert's power icon. Would that let me even defend a power challenge? We could still just go military first and kneel something, kill something, yada yada yada. Doesn't have any gold left, so I'm not too worried about that. I think I kind of have to go coppers next turn now and hope to draw into a tiers and be able to get Robert off the board before he gets a dupe. This is a fairly close game. I would say I'm a little bit behind though. Yeah, there's another reason I should have gone first. Man, I can't even oppose this. Just to slow him down, I guess I could use Rhaegal and then stand Rhaegal with Illyrio. Alright, so now Robert can't attack me. So no renown for him. He's doing a power challenge for all of 1 strength. So I think I just oppose for 2. Man, he didn't throw an entry at me. Shit. Arrgh. Yeah, that's obnoxious. I'm not even going to be able to win Dom either. Sending both of them doesn't make a difference. Yep. I'm gonna do this guy. Let's get Danny out of the dead pile. And then let's use 2 gold to stand Illyrio. I don't think it makes a difference for Dom because he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 5 is 13, and I've got 7 plus 10. So yeah, that doesn't make a difference. Now do I Wildfire? With an empty hand, that's pretty risky. If I go summons here, I can actually afford Danny and or Miri. Let's do it. See, if he makes me go first here, like he has been, then I could potentially get Miri off, only if he doesn't have a reward to trigger Melisandre. So him going second means he probably does. Alright, and no Miri, I get Danny. Guess that's fine. Definitely would have preferred Miri though, in this situation. Okay. So I count 5 gold. This money's nice since I'm probably going Wildfire or Coppers next turn. And now I can have a gold left for Dracaris if I can get it. Does he have a Rulor character? Okay. Having Nymeria means I might be able to get through that, but it's going to take some work. Yeah, that's a problem. You just play Lightbringer and forget to trigger Mel. Looks like it. Yeah, I could totally say that he can't do that. How much of an ass do I want to be? Sure. Alright, so I'm definitely Wildfiring next turn. And there's no way I can push through a power challenge. I guess I can throw the Intrigue first and see if he bites. Doesn't have any cards in hand though. Shit. Yeah, he would just let that go unopposed. And even if I do win the Intrigue and get Shadow Black, then he can Intrigue it out of my hand. Okay. 8, 15. Definitely doing those shenanigans again, so he can't get off 2 challenges. Did I just swing with Viserys? I'm not seeing many good options here. I think he's going to win a power on offense and defense either way. He's also going to kneel a fair bit of my board either way. If I go with everybody that's 9, he can just block with these 2. I'm falling way behind here. Is there any difference to doing 5 compared to 6? Or 5 compared to 4? No. It's not looking good. I'll pass there. Just need to oppose as much as possible now. Yeah. Whoops. My dead pile. Fizz is going to die for Wildfire next turn, and that'll get rid of Lightbringer at least. I am losing ground here big time. Yep. Come on, man. Got Stannis out. Know your own cards, dude. I don't even remember what was still standing. It was Robert and... fuck if I know. Mel, I don't think did anything. This is Bara kneeling? Doesn't matter too much. Probably another filthy. Yep, that's filthy. Okay, he did put Lightbringer in his discard pile. It's gotta be Rhaegal, unfortunately. Handmaiden's good. The other dude not so much, but whatevs. Do I want to play that guy? I currently have enough gold for Illyrio twice and Dracaris if I can draw into it. Don't necessarily need that guy. But if I don't use him, he's going to get pulled out of my hand. I'm going to wish I had him. I think I'm doing Counting Coppers next turn. Is my other option marched, right? Yeah. Which one do I stand here? Man, if I had Miri, this is a totally different game. I have not seen her at all, but that's kind of the problem with this deck is outside of Danny, there's not a whole lot of draw. So shit like this happens. There's another power icon, that's pretty important. Does he have a Rulur character? So do I take Roberts? Take Roberts' power icon here. Do I wait? Do a couple challenges first. Why is he targeting my stuff? Wow, that is annoying. That probably just sealed it. Yep. Could do a power challenge and try and draw into a Tears, but he probably just defends the power challenge. I have 3 Tears in the deck, so that's something like 7%, I think, somewhere around there. Not good. What are my other options? Miria's gonna win me Dom, maybe. Probably not even that, because she'll get intimidated. I think it has to be power first and then intrigue. So who do I send? Illyrio? Can be blocked by just Mel. If I send Illyrio and the Handmaiden, that's 5. Stannis is 5 plus 2 minus 1 is 6. So that's not even going to do it for me. So I think I send everybody on the power challenge and then sack the Handmaiden to stand Dany. This is not looking good. I think even if I draw the tiers, he gets to 15 before the phase ends. 3 unopposed, renown, claim. Well, I guess if I win this, I take 1 off of him. So yeah, it's basically my only chance. I really think he just defends this with Mel and Stannis. That's 9 plus 2 from red keeps 11, so even if I stand Dany, well, then it's 9 to 9, is that right? Is that how that math works out? Yeah. So he actually has to defend this with Robert. Everybody, wow. Interesting. That feels like a mistake. I think Robert and Stannis would have been sufficient. I guess he just didn't want to take any risks. Guarantees the red keep this way. So do I sack my Handmaiden to win an intrigue challenge? I guess I could actually pass and win. I could prevent him from doing a power challenge at me and then win Dom. Is that better than doing the intrigue and getting Shadow Black and an insight draw? I'm going to be doing counting coppers and getting a bunch of cards next turn anyways. This might be a mistake. God damn it. Come on. Alright. No Dracarys and no Miri this game. That's cool. Dupe he doesn't care about. And King's Road. I guess potentially I can play Miri next turn then. been really happy with this deck in testing. The first 3 or 4 times I played it were all against Lanny Kraken, and it just did some crazy shit with Miri and killed like, 5 or 6 or 7 big unique characters, and I basically fell in love with it. And I had some pretty good success for the first 4 or 5 days, and the last few days I've been struggling with it a little bit. I don't know if it's just variance or what. Alright, so he's used both his filthies. Probably Clash of Kings next, in which case that's probably game. Yeah, it's gotta be coppers here. Trading's interesting. That could be big for me, and I have initiative here. Come on, for the love of God, give me Miri. Yes! Holy shit. This could work out. Rhaegal's dead, unfortunately. But I like this. I like this a lot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gold. I think I use the King's Road here so that I have more money for Lirio. Yeah, I have to, because I have to assume he's going to have a R'hllor card. Alright, so Miri is going to cost me 2. And then the other question is, do I play this guy? I guess I just march and I Miri next turn, so I don't play him. And if he doesn't have a R'hllor card, I could potentially use Miri twice and kill 2 guys. This could be a big turnaround here, although he also has 5 cards in his hand and trading with Matoshi, so he's going to marshal some good shit here. Although honestly, what does he even have left in the deck? That's annoying. Sirio, maybe? Fiery Followers, yep. You know what, I can't compare Stannis because I'll have to kneel Danny to do it. Shit. Poor Rhaegal is dead. I don't have enough money to double Dracarys and get rid of Bob that way either. So it's gotta be Miri doing an intrigue to get rid of Bob. I mean, that's what it has to be, right? I don't have any military icons, so he's going to get an unopposed there. Yep. Alright, let's do shit in the proper order. Waking the dragon could be really good here. Can kill Stannis that way. Alright, that was reactions to winning. Get an unopposed power, and then claim will be killing Robert. Now, do I want to stand Miri? With Waking the Dragon. I think I send a power challenge at him with Illyrio. Okay, so I can potentially blow up Stannis here if I do Dracarys and Waking. Is that what I want to do? I think so. Wow, he's just conceding. Wow, I'll take it. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he still had a chance there. But that'll do it, I guess. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. As always, the deck list is linked underneath the video, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I guess I'm in the finals next week. Thanks, guys.